Have you ever heard the saying that whoever talks more in business loses? Well, that's because when you're meeting somebody and you're networking, you want to ask them questions so you know what motivates them, right? So I do comedy things, I do fitness things, I do all type of marketing things. When either I or some of my partners that I work with, I say when you're trying to meet somebody of influence or somebody that knows somebody of influence, make sure that you get in a position where you're asking them more questions than they're asking you. Because when they get this, when they start talking, right, eventually they'll say what's going to motivate them. You know, I want to, for example, something that just happened. We was talking to a guy who knows, somebody of influence, and we were talking to him, and he said something about how eventually he wants to do stand-up comedy that moves a crowd of 20,000, right? So in the future, when we do stuff, you know, or we do things where we want his attention or we want him to come to a place or we want him to do something, now down the line we'll use that exact same words of, you know, getting a crowd of 20,000, right? So for example, in a different industry, let's say you're a boss and you have employees, right? If your employee wants to eventually make a certain amount of money, or he has said something about learning how to be a leader or learning how to manage people, well, the the next time you want him to do something, be like, that you'll do this, you'll do that, and this will teach you how to become this. Now you get somebody's attention, because half the reason why people don't learn is not because they don't want to or they don't have the ability to, it's because they're not motivated to. Right? Have you ever been in school and you're going through a class, whether it's college or high school, and you're sitting in class and the teacher, professor has done such a poor job of explaining why you'll need it that you'll just disengage, period, because you're like, why do I even need this? What benefit is this gonna give me, right? What's in it for me? So make sure when you're meeting people, you're networking, you're finding what's in it for them, and they'll tell you. And then you'll use that against them down the line. And that's how you win friends and influence people. That's how you get people to do things for you, is by pushing triggers that they give up themselves.